How y'all doing today? It is Saturday morning. I think it's January 11th, 10th. I can't remember. But we got snowed out with work. All the Smokies are closed down. There ain't no access points for vehicles to get up there, which I can understand that because a lot of these people can't even drive on dry roads. So with that being, there's a few trails that are optional to get on, and I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and do the Gatlinburg Trail. It goes through the town and kind of stays in the valleys, follows the creek a little bit. I figured I'd do it. It's got some length. I think it's right at close to 10 miles, but I don't want to sit in the camper all day, and I need to put some miles in because I didn't get to last weekend. But yeah, with that being said, I'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit once I get parked, and we're going to go enjoy some snow hiking. I think we got around 6 inches where I'm at, but out here they were calling for about the same or just more, but we're going to be at the base, so it shouldn't be that much difference. I was really hoping to get up on like Mount LeConte today, or get up there in Camier, somewhere around in that area, Klingman's Dome, but that's one heck of a hike from Gatlinburg, and it's just, yeah, it's just not worth it. And then tonight I was supposed to meet up with some buddies after work and go to campsite 17 to camp out tonight, but I think them plans have canceled. And then me and Rachel had thought about doing Ramsey's Cascades tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure that's canceled too because none of them have a vehicle that's capable of going through this, and it's really not that bad. To me, it's not. But I drive a freaking tank, so. But yeah, catch up with y'all here in a bit. Let the fun begin. So, I feel as if they've overreacted on this snow thing. In the Smokies, it's literally maybe 1.5 inches deep. Nothing to it at all. But it's alright. Still get some miles in today, which I'm pretty excited about. Some people are starting to show up now. Got all kinds of puppy dog tracks everywhere. From what I've read up on and all that, this trail is not very scenic, so might be rather boring, and the elevation gain's only like 1350, so very easy over 10 miles, but it's either that or hike way up in a short amount of daylight and just my day pack. And I don't feel like doing that just in case something happens out there. But yeah, let's see what this trail does. So, today with the shoes, I got the engines, the darn tough mid-calf, but in between them two layers I put some Walmart grocery bags in there. It's a little trick we do on the pipeline. I'm sure it's kind of used everywhere, but it's to help keep your feet dry and kind of help with radiate some heat. I figured it'd be a good option today to use that while I'm on trail, since there's so much snow. But in case anybody doesn't know about that trick, there's something for you right there. And then I brought some shades today to kind of help with the snow glare, so my eyes don't get burnt and go home and end up having a migraine later. But the name of this trail is the Gatlinburg Trail. It runs probably 85% through the woods along this little stream. Then it goes back into town. It has you going through town first, but I just brought some little piddly snacks today. So I figured I'd start the opposite direction. And when I get back going through town, I figured some of them restaurants or something would be open. I can grab me a decent sized meal. But it's hard to tell. These southerners, they don't know how to react when it's snowing. It's wild. Anybody's wondering about the hip injury, it is doing a lot better. I wouldn't say it's 100%. Nothing's ever 100%. I say it's right there in that 80 mark. The chiropractor and the massage therapist I'm seeing, they're really doing a good job on me. It was rough there for about a week because if I'd sit up or bend over, the SI joint would release after it was aligned. But where the glutes are getting worked out, and my hamstring and my lower lumbar, it's starting to work its way out. They got me on a stretching routine now. I was already on one, but apparently I wasn't targeting the right muscles that I needed to target. Sorry y'all, I'm a little snotty this morning. It was warm in the truck and camper and I got out here and it's 28, I think. But anyways, yeah, it's doing a lot better. My IT band isn't really flaring up as much. I don't have that feeling of like a pop out in my hip when I step. So it's doing a lot better. And then for some of the people that are asking about my pack weight in that other video, it is my winter start base weight is 23 pounds, and then my spring summer is 13ish, give or take. Depends on what I sit home, because I do have a few items that I may not need at all. But I plan on doing a 4 to 5 day run in my resupplies. I've kind of got trying to think of the word, y'all, having a brain fart here. Anyway, I'll think of it here in a second. But I've got it planned out to where I can run 4 to 5 days with a resupply. I got 7 resupplies a month. My first month, I'm only going to be doing around 8 to 10 miles roughly. But each month I gave myself around, what was it? 2 to 3 days zeros a month. And then I think 1 or 2 Neros. So that puts me around the 370 mark. My first month I think it's only 242, around that ballpark. We're not going to go by those numbers because I'm just going to hike how my body feels. If it's telling me to stop, I'll stop. I don't want to overdo it in that first month because of injuries. I want to get my body acclimated to doing this every day, even though I'm on my feet all day, every day at work, but that's a different thing. This is going through the mountains and hills and weather and different eating habits. Even though I kind of eat like crap already, but this will be different. Same with the sleeping. I need to start sleeping on my pad. That way I can get used to it. I got, 27 days left of work. And then my birthday's February 5th. They're planning a birthday hike for me here in the Smokies. The crew, or the group that I've met. So that'll be fun. I've kind of grown to like these people quite a bit. It's very difficult for me to kind of meet people because I'm so introverted and independent. I'm not a very sociable person. You kind of have to introduce yourself for me to want to even interact, because I'm not going to do it on my own. And I guess that's one thing I'm hoping to work on, is to become more interactive with people. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not some jerk. I'm a very nice guy, you know. It's just I come off that way. I guess kind of stuck up. But I'm really not. So I'm just kind of rambling on here. You'll have to excuse that. But this trail, they wasn't lying. It's kind of boring. It's flat. Not much going on. So we'll just keep on cruising along. Hopefully we'll come around some pretty neat stuff eventually. Right now I'm just feel like I'm walking back home in Kentucky. In the valley and flat. No elevation. Because I love elevation gain. I think it's the best thing ever. You get to claw your way up and struggle, and then when you get to the top, it's pretty glorious. I love the feeling. And then I hate downhills. But I am thankful for the flats when it comes to them uphills when they show up, to get a little break. So I guess we'll just call this a relaxing hike. I think I've been on some coyote tracks for a while because the human prints disappeared. These are staying, and then I seen a little rabbit tracks on trail 2. Looked like they kind of got in a little chase, but these are still following trail. I don't know if they're coyotes or not. I ain't worried about it if it is. Well, we just passed the Bullhead Trail, heading into this parking lot here in about half a mile, I'd say. And then should be in Gatlinburg soon. We've done 4 miles now, with a total of 1,000 feet of elevation. It's kind of flurrying again. It's really pretty. I brought out the trekking poles because the snow got a little bit heavier in some spots. Trying to get that extra little oomph in the step. I forgot how difficult it can be to hike in the snow, I guess. It's not difficult, it's more of an annoyance. It's pretty though. I really enjoy it. I really like the fact that I'm the only one, or only thing really besides this dog here making footpaths in the snow for miles. I don't think there's gonna be many people out here hiking today, which doesn't hurt my feelings. I can hear the little waterfall coming up. We'll get up there and take a quick little look at it. Time I see a stream crossing, I think of a Roadrunner, if any of y'all know her. That's pretty. I would take the bridge, but last time I done that at night, it's a little bouncy. I'm sure it's got some ice, some snow. It'd just be a dumb decision to get up there and tread along that. This is another reason I wear them bags, so I can go through that and not have to worry about it. Plow truck just passed me up. Sucks, because that means underneath it's ice. So I'm just going to have to walk on this edge here. This next mile or so is a little bit of a road walk, but that's all right. I appreciate their work they're doing out here to get these roads cleared up. That goes back to the Asheville and all that stuff. I really do appreciate all those volunteers and those clubs that are going out there to clean that mess up from the Hurricane Helene. If I didn't have such a busy work schedule, I really wanted to get out there and help out. It does mean a lot to us, AT through hikers and, you know, day hikers or weekend warriors is what I call them. Just so we can get away from society a little bit. It's a relief out here. But I do appreciate everything y'all have done for us to be able to have a continuous through hike. I don't know if it's 100% continuous as right now. I know we do have some reroutes in some areas we're severely damaged. I do pray for those people. And when I go through that area, I tend to, and I feel like, well, I do want to help a little bit with some of it. But if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have that class of 2025. I know some of you still fighting to get through it, and a lot of families that are, you know, still sleeping in tents, and that just kills me. especially when we have this fire in Los Angeles and they send millions of dollars over there to help them, but they won't really do nothing to help the Appalachians. And that sucks, because I'm a Appalachian and our people don't really like to see us struggle. We'll go out of our way to help. A perfectly good stranger. That brings me back to yesterday. I went to Walmart to grab some supplies to kind of get through the weekend. I don't want to fight these people on these roads. But there was a woman that I had seen going in. She was outside. I'd done my shopping. 40 minutes later, I come back out and she's still standing out there with the two same bags. And I got to my truck and was driving back through, and she weighed me down. And she asked if she could have a ride. She was a Jamaican woman. She had only been here for 7 months, I think it was. And it was her daughter's 17th birthday. And she had bought her a TV stand, and they had just got this apartment. And I told her I'd help her. And I got everything loaded up in the truck. She's a sweet woman. But we got to her apartment. I carried everything up for her. And she had offered me like $200 to do this. I turned it down right then and there. But I don't know, just them little acts of kindness can change somebody's life and outlook on people. And I just wish more people done things like that. I feel like we support and go after the wrong things in life and supply those needs for them instead of our own. When there's people out there that need more help than, those rich idiots out there that don't need help with anything. They can go out and build another house and have it paid for right then and there. But that's enough of me rambling. That's just how I feel about the situation. But I do appreciate all you workers out there and volunteers. It means a lot. I may have lied. There's some people out here. I believe I may have ran into a through hiker. But we didn't exchange words, but just, hey, how are you? So he was kind of struggling going up the hill. So I didn't want to stop him. And there's a few other people wandering around out here. It's been a good hike. I think we've got 2 miles left, 3 miles left, something like that. It ain't very much. We'll be in town here rather quickly. Getting to the end here. It's a pretty good little trail. Not my favorite, but we got out today. I enjoyed walking across from the stream for the past mile and a half or so. We're getting ready to walk up on the truck here pretty soon. I'm glad I got out today. I'm kind of over the work thing. I ain't got much time left, so it's getting harder to wake up knowing this journey I got coming. I'll be here before I know it. So pumped, so pumped. I've like ate, slept, and dreamed this hike for two to 3 years at least now. Like non-stop. I've kind of manifested it, and that's all right. But hope y'all enjoy this video. I thank you for coming along, and happy trails. Thanks, y'all.